If this found you on March 7th, then this is your reading. This is a synchronicity. Spirit's been trying to talk to you, and they're so excited that this finally found you. They're so excited that they get to give you this message. I hear that we've been waiting. We've been waiting for something. Look, she looks like she's sitting there waiting for her cups to be filled. Cups have to do with emotional fulfillment, and so I feel like you're waiting for your moment. You're waiting for that kind of like void to be filled. It's not necessarily that something's missing from your life, but you're waiting. So let's get some more information from this. If this sounds like something that you're going through, Spirit doesn't make mistakes, and I think that if you make it to the end of the video, you might be shocked at what comes through for you and how accurate it's going to be. Just wait and see. Okay, so we have the Strength card. This is a lot of like Leo and Virgo energy, so you could definitely be a Leo or a Virgo, or that time of year could be significant, okay? That cuspy time, right around mid-August, okay? Going into kind of the end. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be getting new pets. I'm also hearing that some of you guys have lost a pet, and I feel like there's like this transition of like getting new pets. I feel like that energy also. So I feel like there's a lot of healing energy coming into your life, okay? And I feel like this is coming in the form of like animals. So if you already have a pet, then if you feel like you need some healing, hang around your pet. Take your pet on a walk, or if you have a dog, take your dog on a walk. That energy of the animal is going to help heal you, okay? Maybe you guys just need physical exercise, and the dog is going to help you do that, and that's how you're going to get some healing. If you have a cat, put the cat on your lap and let it just purr, okay? That frequency is going to heal you. Whatever pet you have, however you bond with that pet, start doing that more, because I feel like the energy of that pet is very, very healing. And I feel like you kind of need some healing right now from that animal. Spirit works through the physical reality. And so just because it's an animal doesn't mean Spirit's not working through that animal to heal you. Okay, so I feel like, a lot of you need to know that. A lot of you need to be hanging out with your pets, or you'll be getting a pet, that type of energy. I'm seeing the Tower card. I keep getting the feeling of like a pet crossing over very unexpectedly, or like you got the news suddenly and like you had a little bit of time with the pet. The Tower card, I get a lot of energy around pets, you guys. I feel like this is a big transitional period for a lot of pets. Now, if your pet's healthy and that pet has a lot of life, don't let this freak you out. You guys, you'll know if this is meant for you, because I'm talking about pets who we know are going to pass soon. Like they're very, very, very old, right? Or, the situation where it's like you know what I'm talking about. Like you'll know if this is for you. Okay, so don't worry about your pet. This doesn't mean that the pet's going to cross over. I'm just saying, for a lot of you, you'll know, if this applies to you because of the state that your pet's in already. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands, and I want to just let you know, when it happens, they're not gonna be in any pain. They're gonna transition very quickly. You know what? A lot of you guys have like a pet. This is like a pet reading for some reason. I never know what it's going to be when I sit down to record, but I keep getting like all these pets behind me, like all different types of pets. I'm like birds, cats, dogs, like hyenas, like everything is behind me right now. I feel that energy, and I just feel like for some of you guys who've lost a pet recently, like somewhat recently, to where it's still fresh, it still kind of hurts, and you're wanting like a sign from them. And I kind of feel that energy too. It's like they want to just come through and let you know there was no pain, okay? Even if it looked like there was pain, the actual transition happened quickly, okay? It happened quick. I feel like a lot of you just need some healing. And I feel like being around another animal will help that healing, that grief that you're feeling with the crossing of your pet, okay? And, they don't want you to feel guilty. If you need to get another animal to help heal you, they don't want you to feel guilty, because how do you know that they're not helping you help? How do you know that they're not guiding that new animal into your life for the healing? Okay? You're not betraying them. They're in paradise right now, and they're waiting for you, and you will see them again. So, but they want you to be happy. They don't want you to be sad. Okay? So, for a lot of you guys, this is just like their opportunity. It's like, it's not goodbye, it's see you later. Like that's the kind of energy I feel. A lot of you, I'm seeing like the Rainbow Bridge. I keep getting this energy of like the animal passing. So just know this, okay? Hold this dear to you. Wow, this is very strong. This is very strong. A very transitional time. This could also be a metaphor for some of you, or like an analogy, saying that we're going to be going through a transition in our own life. And I feel like it does have to do, yeah, the Three of Swords. Look at this. A lot of you are holding this grief with this pet passing. I feel it so strongly. And I keep trying to like move on to the next topic, and Spirit's like, no, we're not done with this one. Like, we need to talk about this because we're grieving and we really need some healing. And a lot of you guys have been asking for that sign. The High Priestess. I feel like if you like are still and you let your mind be clear, you'll feel your animal. A lot of people will see this. I saw this all the time before I realized that I was psychic and that I was a medium. I used to see my little dog that passed away, okay? And his passing was traumatic. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? He passed in the month of March, 8 years ago. So, yeah, before I realized I was a medium, I remember my husband and I went on our honeymoon, and we were walking on the beach, and in my mind's eye, because it comes as a daydream, you know, like if I tell you, like, imagine a black dog, you can envision it. Like, there's not a black dog here, but you're using your imagination to daydream one. And whenever you receive clairvoyant images, it's your mind being completely blank and spirit filling in the daydream. So instead of you purposely imagining a dog, you just all of a sudden a dog pops into your vision as a daydream out of nowhere. Okay, that's how subtle it is. So I thought I was just an imaginative girl. I thought I was just a daydreamer, but no, I was seeing spirit. But my husband and I, we were walking on the beach, and out of nowhere, I saw my little black dog walking with us on the beach. He was there with us. And it's because my mind was blank and I was very open to it. Now, at the time, I didn't realize I was a medium, right? So I didn't know I was really seeing him. I was like, wow, it almost feels like he's here with us. Like, my imagination's so strong. And now, hindsight's 2020, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I was a medium this whole time. I just didn't know what was happening. So, but I feel like the same thing for you. If you just quiet your mind and you sit still, you're in stillness, you will feel that animal. And, we all have different strengths when it comes to our psychic abilities. Everyone's psychic. Everyone is psychic. It's just your strength of how much you can feel the energy is different. But if you're just sitting very quietly, it could come as a daydream where it just pops into your head, right? That's your animal visiting you, and that's you picking up on their energy. It could come as clairaudience, to where, like when there's a song stuck in your head, you're not really hearing the song, but it's so clear and vivid in your head. If you hear a dog bark and it's like, whoa, that was weird because there's not a dog here. You heard it in your head. That's clairaudience. That's you picking up on them, their energy around you. Clairsentience, a clear feeling where you just feel something. You don't know why you feel it. Like if I'm like, hey, imagine how it feels to sit by a nice warm fire. Or imagine how it feels to sit in a hot tub. You're not really doing those things right now, but you could still feel it. That's psychic channeling. That is. So if I'm like, imagine how if you're just sitting down and you feel as if your dog is laying next to you, you could feel the warmth almost, and you don't know why you feel that way. That's them. That's their energy. Okay? And claircognizance, clear knowing. You just know that they're with you. You don't know how you know. Maybe a song pops on the radio and you just know that they sent you that song. It's just this deep resonance within your soul. Okay? That is them. That is their energy. And they took over the reading today. These animals that are coming through, they took over my reading today. I tell you what, I was not prepared to sit down and talk about pets crossing over, but obviously Spirit is like, a lot of you need to know this. A lot of you need to know this. This just has me a little worried myself. It's very hard to read for yourself because you're super biased about, what you're thinking versus what you're receiving. But, I do worry about my dog because he is getting old, and we are in the month of March, which is when my other dog passed, and that was 8 years ago. And Venus is in the exact same spot it was in 8 years ago. So I do worry about him this month. So I'll keep you guys posted about that. But this is a message that we all need to hear right now. Okay? They are with us, and you can feel them, and they give you signs. You will receive a sign. I promise you. Do not discredit the sign. It can come as them, presenting, a dog will pop into your life that looks just like them. Maybe their name pops up, but that's them, and they love you. They love you, and they want you to be happy because they're happy. They're in paradise. Okay? They never left. They're with you in a different form right now. Okay? So, yes, this is what I feel like you need to know for today. So if this found you, I hope it resonated. Share it with someone who is grieving a pet. They need to hear this. Whoever popped into your head. And make sure to follow me so you don't miss a reading. I post every day.